Dearly beloved, we're gathered together today to lay to rest this septic system. It died an untimely death because of neglect and abuse. It leaves behind homeowners who are facing financial ruin because they cannot afford the replacement cost of a new system. It leaves behind an installer who is grieving because his fine reputation has been stained. The health department is saddened by the negative exposure, and the State Department of Health ponders what it could have done to avoid this needless tragedy. The system that installer had created just 4 short years ago was a masterpiece. Each component was hand-picked and carefully laid into the ground. 18 inches of soil cover had lovingly been placed over that system. The installer sowed the finest seed and was rewarded for his labor with beautiful green grass. The health inspector gave that system his highest rating. I remember well the day those proud homeowners christened that system with the first flush. We stood outside that lovely home, gazing down into the cleanout. First came that satisfying sound as the low flush stool emptied into the sewer pipe. Oh, the oohs and the ahs as the homeowners watched that water rush past on the way to that new septic tank. We gazed out into the yard and imagined that water being soaked up by the waiting soil. The discussion that followed was music to the installer's ears. The homeowners promised to conserve water. They promised to take short showers, to be careful with the part of the yard where the leach field was located. And they promised to have that septic system checked annually. But alas, the homeowner soon forgot the things that he had promised. They soon were using much more water than the system was designed to handle. They forgot to conserve during the rainy season. The kids built a go-kart track across part of the system. Dad constructed a putting green on part of the leach field and insisted on watering it all summer long. And the garbage that Mom was putting down the sink soon filled that septic tank with sludge. To them, it was out of sight, out of mind. But my friends, garbage in and garbage out. Soon that septic tank was filled to overflowing. The yard became too wet to mow. The kids' go-kart flung that sewage everywhere, and tall grass became the haven for mosquitoes, and the threat of West Nile virus became real. And, as most people do, these homeowners went into denial. They denied using too much water. They denied abusing the area over the leach field. They denied choking the very life out of this system by dumping all that garbage down the drain. And they denied the fact that the money they were setting aside for regular maintenance had instead gone to worldly pleasures. They blamed the installer. They blamed the health department. They even blamed Mother Nature because of too much rain. Instead of asking the health department or the installer how to remedy the problem, the homeowners turned to others for a cure. They looked for quick fixes on the internet. They bought additives from strangers over the telephone. They even ordered products from the TV. This homeowner went so far down that path of doom that he rented a backhoe and made an illegal midnight connection. Before long, the stench in the ditch was more than a neighbor could bear. Facing the threat of being turned into the health department, the homeowners were forced to remove the connection and to wallow in their own mire. Finally, in desperation and despair, the homeowners loaded up the family and moved in with the parents in the city. My friends, here today, this whole stinking mess could have been avoided. The homeowners could have saved the cost of system replacement. The installer's reputation would have been saved. In short, my friends, this system and thousands more like it could have been spared this untimely death if proper maintenance had been done. Thank you very much.